Welcome back to the Tahoe Golf Show. We're here with Kevin Sommerfeld at Genoa Lakes Golf Course, and he's going to take us through a signature hole, which every golf course has. And here at Genoa, it's the 18th.
Yeah, the 18th hole is a beautiful hole coming back to the clubhouse. You've got water on the left, you've got a big bailout on the right, but the more right you go, the longer shot you've got into the green. So it makes it for a much tougher par if you go to the right. So you want to stay to the middle of the right side of the fairway to keep away from that water. And the approach shot isn't easy either. The approach shot, if you hit it left, you're in bunkers. If you hit it right, you go down into a swale with a very tough chip back up over onto a green that's sloping away from you. So it's a fantastic finishing hole. It's a beautiful setting coming back into the clubhouse and with Joe's Peak in the background. And yeah, you walk off with par, you got yourself a great finish to your round. Definitely,
it's a great hole, especially when you guys change the pin around from the front to the back. It's a very different hole depending on where you get your drive in the fairway. You can have anywhere from 200 yards to 150 yards depending on where that pin is. So definitely a great hole, great challenge, good risk-reward hole.
Yeah, it is a great risk-reward hole, and just a great finishing hole.
So Kevin, we're here in the springtime at Genoa Lakes. What do you guys do to prepare the course as far as greens, fairways, and what can we look forward to what's the progression of what you guys do out here at this time of year?
Well, as we get out of winter, of course the snow, if we had any of that melts, we've got the grass coming out of dormancy. We did the aerification of both courses here just in the first part of April, so that's completely finished. The greens are back to how they need to be, other than a little bit long. We don't cut them quite so low because of the nights still being pretty cold, but as we get into the end of May, we'll start cutting the greens down more, make them a little bit faster, and then as we get to actually the U.S. Open qualifier here at the Lakes course on May 19th, the greens will be nice and smooth and fast and low, and from that point on, it's summertime. We're ready to golf.
So this course plays anywhere from 7,300 yards from the tips to 5,000 yards for the ladies. Is there an advantage or disadvantage to the course when you guys cut it down as far as versus the way it is now or anything like that?
Well, coming out of the winter, typically the ground's, it's one of those things, when the ground is cold, frozen, it's of course pretty fast. So as the grass starts to come out of dormancy and we get a little more water on the course slows down. It gets a little more wet and it slows down. But then as we get into July and August, as the heat starts picking up, it doesn't hold the moisture as well, so it starts getting fast again. So it's throughout the season, there's a bunch of changes. The greens themselves will get a little more firm as we get towards the end of the summer as well. And but yeah, you come in July, August, you play those tips, you're going to get a lot more roll. This time of year, I'd suggest playing the shorter tees because you're not going to get nearly as much roll that we're putting all the water on it and trying to get it to grow.
Thanks, Kevin, for your time out here at Genoa Lakes today, and that'll do it for this edition of the Tahoe Golf Show, and we'll see you out here a bunch this summer.
Sounds good.